going on?
Hi, what's
We're back.
going on?
Another episode. I think we skipped last week and we didn't really say
No, we
anything.
didn't. Shh. Listen,
Yeah,
I
we
meant to
skipped
say
last
something.
week.
It was a very busy and wild
Yeah.
time. Um, we didn't expect to skip last week,
It
but
just
that's
ended
just
up
how the cookie
happening. It's
crumbles.
the vibe.
Yeah. I was fresh off an international trip. You have been beat by work, so
I've been
and it's
really
also
busy.
been yeah, work has been busy for both of us as well. So we were kind of going through it a little bit.
Yes.
Um, but we're back.
We're back in action.
And do you want to talk about your week?
Yeah, I can talk about my week. Honestly,
Yeah,
it's mostly just what I was off a couple of days, but it's mostly been
that's nice.
work, 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 and me being an emotional wreck, stressed out. I've been going through it like crazy. Like my mental health is at an all-time low, barely holding on. You know how it is.
Ugh. It's
Really.
unfortunately that time of year.
Yes, yes. Well, you know what? I don't know. This is the worst I've ever felt in my entire life, so we'll see where we go. We'll see.
Maybe you're about to embark on a big like butterfly moment.
Or it's gonna get worse and worse. We'll see.
No, I
Anyway,
don't think it'll get worse.
yeah, you're right. It can't get worse than this. Anyway, how's your week been?
Um, it's been busy at work. I mean, it's like the busy time at my job because now's when all like the memberships go due. So everyone's calling and sending in checks and stuff like that to pay their membership dues and all that. So it's been busy, but it's helped the day go by fast. Um, and I don't mind it. I just kind of like sit at my desk and like it's pretty chill. Like I don't really have to get up much, and I can just kind of chill, play some music. I've been able to like um listen to some new music, which has
Ooh,
been cool. I just kind of like sit there and I also um my coworker snuck a space heater into her last Staples order for the office for me because it's been getting like cold in my office and I'm little and frail. So so I've been cranking up my space heater under my desk to warm my tootsies up, playing some music. I'm all cozy, having my music on, and it's been all right. I mean, yeah, my coworker that doesn't like me has been giving me a bit of an issue, continued so and has just been causing issues for the whole office.
yeah.
So, um, I think, there might be a confrontation happening in the near future. Just
Oh,
like the energy feels like that, because we're
okay.
all kind of like at our wits' end with her. Because she's really been like throwing off the whole flow and like it's one thing to
Oh,
dislike your coworkers, but like it's another when it literally kind of
disrupts.
yeah, it disrupts the whole workplace. And there's only five of us in there, so we kind of can't be fighting each other, especially since we're like dealing with some of these people that we deal with, and these members are a little rude. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm ready to like stand up to her in a respectful way. Like I'm not gonna curse her out, even though I wanna, but like I'm ready to really like put my foot down and be like, what the heck is your problem? We have a job to do. You're not being a team player. But there's like a whole situation there. She's really not been nice. But um it's been wonderful so far. I went to Dublin.
Yeah.
That was exciting. I went to Dublin for my birthday. That was really exciting. Um, did a bunch of shopping, explored the city, saw some sights, saw Inhaler. That was fun. I hung out with a good friend of mine, and on my birthday, we spent the whole day together, and then we got drinks at the end of the night. It was so fun. The happiest I've ever been when I was drunk.
Oh,
Um, and it was just a great time. I was sad to go, but um, it's good to be back home in like my own bed and surrounded by
right.
my plushies.
Did you get that like feeling after coming back from a trip, like uh, the low kind
Oh,
of
like
thing?
the low? I
Yeah.
don't think I did. Um, I mean, I do like miss it, but I wasn't like it wasn't like a post-trip depression kind of thing.
Right.
Um, I I don't know, I just felt good afterward, like, it
Oh,
was great,
that's
and
nice though. It
yeah, like,
makes you feel good about, like,
like
an experience, even, like, coming back
yeah,
home
yeah, and, like,
and
even though,
separating
like
yourself from it.
yeah, even though, like, there were some stressors, like, after I came home and stuff like that, like, it's nothing that, like, really dampened anything, and besides just, like, missing being there, like, nothing too out of the ordinary, but while I was there, something exciting happened.
True.
A little, thing that is certainly not 3 weeks old already. Spotify Wrapped came out.
Yes, and it's
Spotify Wrapped happened.
I love Spotify Wrapped. It reminds
Me
me
too.
that I'm crazy and I'm sad.
I think it's
Well, it's
fun.
my puppeteer,
I was
but
thinking about
it's
this
sad.
today. I think it's so funny when people make jokes about like how they have to start like streaming like really cool artists leading up to like the end of Spotify Rap so that their Spotify Rap looks cool or whatever. See, for me, like I just don't care. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and we're like we're going on this journey or like
Yeah.
together.
No, I'm the
You
same
know,
way. I don't stream people for, like, my Wrapped.
yeah, that's like dumb. I just stream people because like it's music and I listen to it because I want to hear it. And I
Mhm.
just think it's fun. Like, see, I love like the playlist that they make where it's like the top 100 songs or
God, that's my
something.
favorite part of it, cause then it's like, I will
Yeah.
listen to this, but then sometimes I'll look and I'll be like, "I did not listen to this song that many times." And it's like,
It a lot of them, yeah, like a lot of them like did take me by surprise. I was also like
yeah,
surprised that some songs weren't on there. Like I didn't see a few songs that I was like,
you're
"Oh,
like,
I thought that would at least make it in."
"Hmm."
Um,
Wait, what was your top song?
okay. Do you want to go in order of how it was because
Okay,
they
yeah,
did
we can
like the
do that.
genres and then like
Oh, I don't have, like, all the screenshots from each thing. I just
oh,
have
I
my
save
favorite stuff.
everything.
Well, I could go back and save everything. Well, I think that's gonna take too much time. I could just guess.
Well, my top genres were like I mean it was pretty I expected it. It was the number one was rock.
Yeah,
The
I think that was
number
mine too.
yeah, the number two was indie pop.
Hmm.
Um number three was classical performance. That was all the times I listened to the Pride and Prejudice soundtrack.
Mm.
Which was in my rap playlist, by the way. Number four was adult standards. I think that might be due to the several times I listened to my 80s music.
Oh, okay.
Um, and then the last one was pop. I'm like really interested to see what exactly was pop. Like I don't really listen to pop, but that's also like a wide
Genre, yeah.
yeah.
Because even if you're listening to, like, 80s music, a lot of that was pop
Yeah,
or
I guess it
considered
could be
pop.
considered pop then.
Mhm.
I love like the way Spotify Wrapped was for like um formatted. It was all like space themed. It was really
Oh,
cute.
yeah, that was interesting. I did like that a lot, and I like
And they
that
did like the audio day thing was like really funny, where they split up your day into like morning, afternoon, and
Oh,
night and
yeah,
told you
you
like
know what?
what
I only looked at mine once on my break at work. So,
mhm.
this is, like, a refreshing for me to look at it again.
Like it's funny because my mornings were like charming, tender, bittersweet. My afternoons were bittersweet, wistful, gloomy, and then my nights was just like theater kids and fancy. Like what the hell? 2 a.m. like listening to the Funny Girl soundtrack.
You know what happens?
You could take the
How
gal
many
out of the theater and you could take you but you can't take the theater out of the gal.
No, you cannot. How many, like, listening minutes
How
do you
many
have?
minutes? I
Yeah.
had 84,381 minutes.
To be fair, you listen to music at work though, huh?
I do. But I also
Yeah.
just am constantly listening to
Mhm.
music.
That's true.
That's more than 97% of other listeners in the United States.
Mine was
It's
only like
giving
31,000.
how many?
31,000?
What? Oh my God. I'm literally insane.
But then again, well, I don't have a lot of time to listen to music. I only listen to it in the car or like, yeah,
Oh yeah, I guess that makes
in my
sense.
room maybe sometimes.
I was like doing that time though, like before my current job.
I'm just insane, I guess.
That's nice. I mean, I don't think it's insane. One of my friends, he had like 80,000 as well.
I've seen people with like 100,000. It's like
Yeah,
crazy.
maybe his was 100. It was like a really high number, and I was like,
Hmm.
when do you have time to? What
I
is
think
going
my I
on?
think my cousin had like between 80 and 100,000. It was really funny.
That is funny though.
Um, what was your top song?
Okay. Now, my top song, I didn't know it was gonna be this song, but it kind of made
Not the disclaimer.
well, no, I do have to give it this clip because there's some background because this song
Oh.
it's emotional. It's Fiona Apple, right? So,
Oh, please. Fiona Apple was in my
well,
top five.
listen, me too. At the beginning of the year, I was listening to Fetch the Bolt Cutters nonstop when I this is when
That's
I was
so real.
at
That's
the
also
gym.
on my top wrapped playlist.
But I used to keep it in my headphones like all day long. I would just stream the album over and over. But the song Drum Set, at the time I was having some boy drama and like
Mm.
I feel like I don't know, left behind by a guy. And I'm like, you know what? I'm listening to Drum Set nonstop. But it could have stopped there, right? But then I went through some more shit. I went through a breakup and then that's all I played over and over again. So it was Drum Set by Fiona Apple. And I listened to it for what is it? I listened to it like 100 times. I mean, I guess that's not a lot, but still.
Yeah, that's my top song was There Better Be a Mirror Ball.
Yeah. How many times did
And
you
I
listen
I
to it?
listened to it almost 200 times.
Nice.
it's
That's slay though. I feel like the numbers aren't
it's the
accurate.
single. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the single one. It's not like from the
Single.
album.
Okay, right, right, right. I feel like it said the most listens was on Feb 11th, 2022 for me.
Yeah, mine was on
That's,
September 23rd, which I think is like when it came out or the day after or something.
but mine makes sense. Around that time, I was really going through it. Whew. What was the next one?
The top 5 songs.
Yeah, you want to say yours?
Okay.
Mine's depressing. That's
Mine's funny.
okay.
My top 5, my first one is There Better Be a Mirror Ball.
Right.
Number 2, Body Paint.
Yeah.
Number 3, Mr. Schwartz.
Yeah.
Number 4, I Know by Fiona Apple.
Right.
Number 5, Glass in the Park from the Submarine EP.
Love that. Love that. Honestly,
I
love
should.
that.
I don't know if I've said on the pod, but I listened to the new Arctic Monkeys album so much that several of the songs were in my top most streamed songs of all time on Last FM.
That's crazy. I'm not
Like in
actually,
the
but that's like, whoa.
like for 10 days straight I streamed it, and according to like Last FM and Topster, I streamed it about 100 times a day.
Yeah.
So no one is a bigger Arctic Monkeys fan than me.
And you
Just
are.
kidding.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My
I
my
deserve
top
to get
five
paid.
were depressing, like I said. So drum set number one.
Yeah.
Then I Want You to Love Me. Number two. Uh
I love that song.
Certainty. Yeah, me too. Certainty by Big Thief. That's when I thought I was in love, so I would listen to that song. And then number four, No Surprises by Radiohead, because
Rip.
I wanna die. Number five, Love Me More by Mitski, because I just wanna be loved.
Oh wow. You
Yeah.
were That's a cry
It's
for help right
this
there.
is my
Both
top.
of ours, I feel like both of ours are a cry for help, but for different helps, like for
Yeah,
different
yeah,
versions
yeah,
of
yeah,
help.
yeah.
Like
For sure, for sure.
my who was your top artist?
Surprisingly, this is embarrassing for me. It was The Strokes. And I
Was
didn't
it?
yeah, but I didn't listen to them that much. I listened to Fiona Apple or even Radiohead more than them this year. That's why I'm confused.
That's interesting.
'Cause I
My
feel like it's like maybe because I listen to most of my music on YouTube now
I guess
compared to
maybe.
Spotify. So I'm like, why? What was
See,
yours?
I only really use Spotify.
Mm,
My top artist was Arctic Monkeys.
Slay. This is the
Are we
first year they haven't been in
surprised?
my top.
I think I was looking back. I have a screenshot of my past Spotify Wraps, like my top 5 for my past Spotify Wraps up until 2018, which I think is like the first year I really used my Spotify account. Oh, by the way, I had 11,000 minutes for Arctic Monkeys. I was in the top 0.05% of their listeners.
That's insane.
Who were your top 5 artists?
Oh, let me see. So, we had the Strokes, we had Radiohead, Fiona Apple, Mitski, and Lana Del Rey.
Interesting.
It
The
really
Strokes
is a
got
cry for help.
the Strokes got bumped down on mine.
Yeah?
So number 1 was Arctic Monkeys, number 2 Fontaines, which was surprising. I didn't think I'd listen to them that much. Number 3 was the Strokes. Number 4, Alex Turner. That's the Submarine EP from the days I literally listened to it on nonstop. And then number 5 is the the score composer for Pride and Prejudice, Dario Marianelli. Um, Wait, I need to pull up my past. Do you have your past Spotify raps?
I
I think you
don't.
could look up like the playlists.
Yeah, I could look up the playlist because I mean I could go looking for screenshots from years ago, but what am I doing though? But I can, yeah, I have all the
Yeah.
playlists up here. So do you want to start from like 2016?
I don't the furthest back I have is 2018.
What were your
Do
top
you,
like five?
my top 5, my number 1 was Do I Want to Know? That was when I started re-entering my Arctic Monkeys moment. Number 2 was The Distance by Cake.
Nice.
Number 3 was Pictures of You by The Cure. I used to listen to that like all the time. Number 4 was Traveling at the Speed of Light by Joy Wave. And then number 5 was Bad Habit by The Kooks.
Honestly, solid.
It's a solid top 5, right?
Right, right, right. For me, so with the playlist, is this like your top five listened to that are the first five?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's like what would be your top 5, like how my top 5 this year were.
yeah, that's interesting actually. But mine is Nobody because that's when Mitski's album came out, and I
Mm-hmm.
used to be obsessed with that fucking song. And then we have Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears,
That's so iconic.
and then Copycat by Billie Eilish, Midnight
That's
Train.
a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song. Midnight Train by Sam Smith, and then Shallow by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper because I used to be obsessed with A Star Is Born and I made it my entire personality all of 2018. Thank you.
See, I hated that song because it came on all the time at
Yeah.
my liquor store job.
Oh, I hate it too. I cannot stand it now. And it's
I'm
the worst song
crying.
for the movie.
Her vocals are great on it. I don't
I guess
know.
so.
I just
There's
feel like
other
she's a
songs.
good singer.
Oh, she's a great singer. That's
Why did
fact.
I take these screenshots at like 7:30 a.m.?
I got some good songs on here though. Forever and Always by Taylor Swift. Okay. Bones by Alexandra Savior.
That's a good song.
I know. Mirage.
Anna Marie Mirage.
Should we
Hitting my
go
teardrops on 2019.
2019? Yeah. Mine's funny, but you could go first.
My top 5 are number 1 is Star Treatment. Number 2 is Bat Phone. Number 3, these are all by Arctic Monkeys, by the way. Number 3 is Knee Socks. Number 4 is Want Me by Puma Blue. And number 5 is Alex Turner / Arctic Monkeys cover of Untitled by Stephen Fretwell. It was like the live singles sessions that Spotify does sometimes. It's really hard to describe. It's literally just
Yeah.
Dash. You know the one
Yeah.
I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's so good though. It's just such a good song. That was on my Spotify Wrapped this year too. Just listen to it all the time. Like it's like one of his best covers, but yeah,
Okay.
a lot of interesting songs on this one.
Mine's kind of stupid.
I need to hear yours.
Okay, mine. So my top 10 songs in this are by the same band. If you want to know on the
That's so
I'm
real.
scrolling and I'm like, well, you can't
Is
see.
it
I'm like,
Catfish?
it's Cabbage and the Bottlemen because that year, 2019, that's all I listened to. Like, if you scroll down, there's other stuff, you really gotta scroll, though. But
Oh
it's like
God.
that mixed with Arctic Monkeys, mixed with the 1975, because that's when I used to listen to them a lot. Yeah, but it's just Catfish and the Bottlemen. Like, I don't even need to go down the songs because they all sound the same. They're all the same song. No, I kind of miss them though. Whatever.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm looking back at my 2018 playlist. Say It Ain't So by Weezer was almost in my top 5.
Say it ain't so.
No, that's not the right song.
Oh wait, actually, I don't listen to Weezer. I'm a fake fan. That is a different song.
I was see oh, this is kind of a I'm sorry, but this is like there's a Post Malone song in my top 2018 songs.
Well, you know what? That makes sense. Post Malone was big. Is he still big? I don't listen to the
I don't
radio.
know. A Greta Van Fleet song was in there?
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
I did not listen to that song that many times. What? This is such a funny collection. There's a Sufjan Stevens song. Anyways, let me go back to 2019. Or
I
I
feel
guess
like
we should probably move on to
the
2020.
2020. I feel like I've revealed that my taste in music is really bad.
No, your
Really
taste in music is
bad.
good. We just this my top 5 in 2020 is taking me out. This is
Mine's not
so
bad.
funny. This is the first top 5 that oh never mind. There was an Arch Monkey song in it. Good. My top 5 of 2020 was Beef Flow Mix by Flo Milli.
Okay.
That was number 1, which slay. Love that song. Number 2 was Knee Socks.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 was Island of Doom by Agnes Obel. That's when that album came out, her album Myopia. Number 4 was Toria's Song by Papoose. Love that song.
Well, it's
And
so
number
good.
5 was Show Me How by Men I Trust,
Oh, that's good.
which I still listen to like every day because it's in my
I
fall
trust it's good.
playlist.
Um, Mine, it's not bad. So number one, Pop Shop by Courting. I was like, I think I streamed that song the most out of anybody ever
That's a
streamed.
good song though.
It is a good song. Um, and then Dead Celebrities by Easy Life, Spiders by Easy Life, Soft Currents by Alexandra Savior,
Oh
Frank
wow.
by Easy Life. I think I liked Easy Life. And then after that,
Hmm.
it was Ice Cream Sundae by Inhaler, but that was my number six. But this
I'm
had a
trying to
bunch of
see,
Inhaler.
was Inhaler in my 2020? I don't think Inhaler was in my 2020. Inhaler was not in my 2020. Oh no, they were.
Which one?
My Honest Face.
Of course. What was last year's? This is crazy. Oh, you know what? Makes sense.
Inhaler is probably more prominent on last year's 2021. Though last year's was a little fucked up, to be honest.
Mine is kind of messed up too because I usually play music for my little sister more on my Spotify than I do for myself. So, I mean, I like these songs too, but a lot of them were for my little sister.
No Inhaler on this playlist, actually.
There's some on mine. Slide Out the Window?
Don't you hate that song?
Yeah. I guess I listened to it a lot.
Not you
Put your
lying
money
to
on?
Rob.
Something's not right here. No, I think
Something is off.
they play me. I think they play me. Those were my top, but I mean, they were in the playlist still before
I think
any
they
of the
rigged
other
it.
songs. They rigged it. They said, "You don't like this one, so let me put this at the top." Or
That's so
maybe I'm
funny.
lying.
You literally looked
Rob
Rob
in
in
the
the
eyes and
eyes
said,
and
"Those
said,
songs
I don't
suck."
like Slide Out the Window. Mind you, it was on your fucking Wrapped
It was.
that same year.
It was. Yeah.
Little did you know what it would be on your Wrapped in like a few days.
Well, yeah. Facts. I don't
Not
know.
you just lying. That's so funny. What was your top 5 in 2021?
My top. Okay, we have Francis Forever.
That's kind of
Um,
real.
well, it's real, but at the same time, like I feel like I was playing that for Mila, my little sister, because she really liked that song. 17 by Marina. Well, she loves that song. And then 17 by Marina is another one of her favorites that I play a lot.
That's a good song though.
It is good. Then Karma by Sarah Kinsley. This song is so good. She makes a lot of good songs. And then we have Solar Power by Lord because I think that's when it came out. And then as if that's not the worst song on the album.
I
Anyway,
don't like that song.
it's not that good compared to some of the other ones. Anyways, Your Love Is My Drug by Kesha is number 5. And that
Work.
song is everything to me. And it always
It's a good
hits.
song.
Oh, it is. What was yours?
My top five, a little wonky.
Okay.
Um, I went a little stir crazy in quarantine and I had a bit of an anime phase. Not in a weird way, not in a weird freak way, in an intellectual and esoteric kind of way.
Yeah.
So I do have a lot of like opening songs from animes on here.
We love an
Anime,
opening
that is.
theme.
My number one song, this isn't an opening thing, but this is a song, like a song from an anime. It's Le Parfum de Fleurs. It's a song from Yuri on Ice because I was really, it's like an instrumental like violin quartet type song. It's so pretty, but I was really listening to a lot of like classical music in 2021. Like there's a lot of classical music in this, like opera, instrumental, classical, orchestral type music. I was listening to a lot of like chamber pop as well. Number two was I'm sorry if this is incorrect. I think it's Brazilian, but it's Chave Chuva by Jorge Ben-Hor or George Ben-Jor or something like that. That's such a good song. That's like samba. Number three was Big Bang by Cherry Glazer because I think that's when that song came out. Number four, I don't know how to pronounce that because it's in Japanese characters,
Mm.
but um it's an opening to an anime. It's good though.
Which anime?
I think it was Given, which is a an anime about gay men in a rock band.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, there's like two like gay guys and then like these guys that go to school together that are also gay. My
Cool.
friend got me to watch it because he really likes it. Because he is gay. And then the fifth one was Crying All the Time by Alexandra Savior.
Yeah.
I love The Archer. I listen to it all the time.
I can't wait for her to release more music.
Yeah, I very much am excited for that.
I feel like, I don't know, she's been working on new music for like a long time.
Well, she's like really independent, right?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like putting it all out on her own.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's like a little
I think it's
difficult.
gonna, yeah, I think it's gonna be cool though, because
Yeah.
I feel like it's probably gonna have more of a Lana sound or like some of Lana's newer stuff because Alexandra's boyfriend, I'm
Yeah, doesn't he like
pretty
work
with
with
Lana
her?
and stuff. Yeah. I wonder if they're friends. I don't know. They have a lot of mutuals, so.
Ooh, Soft Currents was almost in my top five of this year.
Wow, wow,
Let's see.
wow.
I think there's two. Oh, Jeff Buckley made it onto my Spotify Wrapped this year.
Yeah, this year for me, it was mostly just Radiohead and Fiona Apple, The Smiths. Ooh, I'm surprised this wasn't my top song. Darklands by the Jesus and Mary Chain. That is one of my favorite songs ever, but I was like streaming it nonstop this year.
I think there is a Smith song on here.
Which one?
There is a light that never goes
Oh
out.
yeah, that one's good. That one's always stuck in my head.
I
Heaven
have a
knows I'm miserable
couple.
now. That's the one that I used when I worked at Target. I used to play that in my ear all the
I
time.
love that song.
What has the line? I was looking for a job and then I
Job and then I
found
found a
it,
job
and
and
heaven
heaven
knows
knows
I'm
I'm
miserable now.
miserable
And
now.
I was miserable. Still am. Oh, Nothing Lasts Forever by Echo and the Bunnymen. Ooh, that's a good one.
I have two Inhaler songs on here. Well, technically it's only one
Which one?
because the other one I have My King Will Be Kind is on here. And then the other one was the Fade Into You cover. which is funny because I don't have the Maisie Star Fade Into You on here. I do have Maisie Star on here though. I think it's Blue Light.
I have a couple Easy Stars. A couple on here, not gonna lie. But what was I gonna say? I don't think Inhaler made mine at all, which is weird
I
because
was
where I
I
listen
was
to them this year.
surprised. I thought there would be some more songs. I was surprised that There's No Other Place didn't make it up there because I was listening to a playlist with that on it, and a lot of those songs from that playlist are on here, but I
Mm.
guess maybe I added it later and it like never comes on whenever I listen to it, which sucks because that's my favorite Inhaler song. They need to make more songs like that. Cough cough. Inhaler.
Inhaler, Inhaler.
I'm in your walls.
My shit's kind of sad. I keep looking through these.
Yeah,
Cruel World, Lana Del Rey, Let Down by Radiohead.
mine's
Whew.
like mine's like throwing ass, but there's also so many sad songs. I unfortunately had an Oasis song in my Spotify Wrapped of 2022.
I think I had one on mine last year.
It's because I was listening to um this playlist I made, which has a lot of like rowdy music and
Mm.
like Blur and
Yeah.
Fontaines and like courting and stuff like that. No courting songs actually. I'm very surprised by that.
Actually, I don't even know if I had any on this year either. Last
I
year
had
I
a
had a lot, but this year, I listened to their new stuff this year because didn't they release their little like album
yeah,
this
they
year?
released their album.
Yeah, but I just for me, I don't think I streamed as much as other stuff, even though I like it
Unca-
a lot.
yeah, Uncanny Valley Forever is so good. I have to listen to that again.
I gotta listen to that again.
It's such a good song. That's the
Yeah.
best song on there. Man.
Yeah.
Have
Should
you
we
had
hype it
any
up?
I was about to ask if you've had any
Oh,
predictions for next year's, if you have any new artists or albums, not necessarily new like they just came out or just like new to you that you think you might be listening to a lot in the future, might end up. What are some predictions for next year's?
for me, I can't say because I've been listen. I'm the kind of person who like listens to kind of the same stuff over and over again, or like
Yeah.
a lot of the same artists. So I don't know. It's probably gonna be similar, but who knows? I want to explore genres. What about you?
So I've been trying to explore more things, more artists, and I've been in a very like melancholy type music vibe. Like recently I've been listening to Richard Hawley a lot. And that's kind of been scratching my brain where it needs to be scratched. Um I think I feel like by like next Wrapped, I think Jeff Buckley might rise up in my rankings just because like I only started listening to him towards the end of like their like the period that they like record the stuff. So he didn't like I only really had the one song Lover You Should Have Come Over, which I listen to like on a daily basis. But I think by next rap I'll probably have a lot more Jeff Buckley up there. Arctic Monkeys are not flinching. Like it's just not going to happen, especially since like Alex Turner said that they had already started working on the eighth album. If they release that album by like towards the end of 2023, I don't think they will. But if they
Well,
do,
it's gonna be another 5 years.
like no, I don't think so. Maybe like 1.5 to 2, but because he literally said that they were already working on it, like it was already started. But if they release it anytime soon or even a new song, that shit's gonna be in my top five probably. So I don't doubt it. But I don't know. I feel like the Strokes might be phasing out. I mean, I love the Strokes and I listen to them a lot, but yeah, I don't know. I think it might be a lot more chill, melancholy type artists my next Wrapped. I
Mhm.
think that's the vibe I'm kind of getting into. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see you guys a year from now, and we'll tell you.
Yeah, a year. We'll see you guys hopefully next week.
Yeah.
We might be in for something cute next week. Who knows?
Who knows? We will
Who
see.
knows? Drop your Spotify Wraps top
Top
fives,
5, your top artists.
songs and artists. We'd love to know.
Yep.
That'd be really interesting. Yeah. Have fun. Be safe.
Thanks for watching and listening.
Thanks for watching / listening.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.
Bye. Love ya.
Love